So Raven Bruner over on Decider decided to chime in about Queen Cleopatra and how it's getting review bombed to Rotten Tomatoes. No, it's not getting review bombed. People just don't like the freaking documentary. Oh, and by the way, according to Raven Bruner, who, by the way, her tweets are protected. You can't see them. Her profile's set to private. Right there. If you don't like Queen Cleopatra, then you're a racist. No. I would just like to have an historically accurate documentary depicting Queen Cleopatra as a from Greek Macedonian descent. And yeah. Well, let's dive on into the article here on Decider. In today's game of Is It Racist?, we're looking at Rotten Tomatoes reviews for Netflix's Queen Cleopatra. The docuseries has accumulated thousands of negative reviews from viewers and critics who are mad that the Egyptian queen was portrayed by a black actor. No, we're not mad about it. We just want it to be historically accurate. You may be wondering, how do you know that's what they're upset over? Well, racists aren't as smart as you may think, and no matter how much they dress up their words, the quiet part is always made loud. Many of the reviews distinctly criticize the casting choice for Cleopatra or slam its historical inaccuracy, telling us exactly why they hated the series. Now, hold on just a second, because if you're calling anybody that does not like this documentary racist, then you're calling a lot of the Egyptian people racist too. And they were the ones that were screaming the most about how this documentary is historically inaccurate. On the website, Netflix's show, executive produced by Jada Pinkett Smith, has an 11% from 9 critics and 2% audience score with over 2,500 viewers reporting. Well, right now that is 10% and 2%. The series' predecessor, African Queens Ninja. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Has an 88% score from critics on the outlet, but about 18 from the viewers. Well, that's usually what happens if the critics like something, the audience hates it, and vice versa. Entertainment outlet Boy Genius Report called the Queen Cleopatra reviews hilarious, and GameRat claimed that it is not a good show regardless of the casting controversy. It's not. Citing the low score from critics. But here's the thing. After scrolling through some of the critic reviews, they also seem to be upset that Cleopatra was portrayed by a mixed-race actor. So the critics are racist too? You're a racist, you're a racist, you're a racist, you're a racist. One wrote in Indian Express, in the recreation, she's played by the mixed-race actor Adele James, who was immediately targeted by racist trolls. The trolling was undoubtedly encouraged by the Egyptian government's condemnation of the show. But they have a point. If they feel that there is enough evidence to prove that Cleopatra had white skin, then it's a bit rude of a Netflix show to suggest otherwise, especially when it doesn't have proof to back its claims. A critic for Ready Steady Cut accused the documentary of forcing the color black onto Cleopatra. Whatever that means. And a third from Rogers Movie Nation had a bone to pick with a comment from Professor Shelley P. Haley. When she recalled that her grandmother believed Cleopatra was black, the critic continued to question the historians because they were predominantly women and used Twitter vernacular. I believe it was Shelley P. Haley was one that said, my grandmother said she's black, so she's black no matter what anybody says. I'm paraphrasing that. The audience reviews aren't much different. Depicting Cleopatra as a sub-Saharan African in a documentary is historically inaccurate and can be seen as an insult to both Greek and Egyptian history, wrote a one-star reviewer. Other armchair historians claim the series is a fictional drama, historically inaccurate, and the worst drivel in the historic facts and comparable to a haphazard mess. Discrediting the array of historians Netflix interviewed for the series, which range from professors to Egyptologists. Several comments went as far as criticizing James Look, writing that she is the ugliest cast actress playing the Greek Egyptian Queen Cleopatra, who in reality was brilliant, talented, and spoke 9 languages, and everyone got attracted to her charm and beauty. Needless to say, the docuseries was horrifically review-bombed in a manner that is extremely unfunny and quite dangerous to the creatives involved in the production and the future of black representation in entertainment. No, it's not. Be accurate in who is portraying a historical figure. Don't race swap them. Don't gender swap them. Be accurate, or as accurate as you can get. Netflix and James have thoroughly defended their portrayal of the famed ruler time and time again, and the color of Cleopatra's skin is discussed in the first episode of the series, so nobody has been left ignorant about the decision. Before the show's premiere, the series was criticized by the Egyptian government and others who condemned the show for not portraying Cleopatra with white skin. Many accused the creators of robbing Egyptians of their history. James addressed the backlash on the Winter Errors podcast, saying, "I find it sad that people are either so self-loathing or so threatened by blackness that they feel the need to do that, to separate Egypt from the rest of the continent. That's because Egypt is Arab." The next day, she called the controversy fundamentally racist on Steph's Packard lunch and said Cleopatra's race is a very small part of the conversation, really. One expert in the series explained ancient Egyptians would have had a variety of different complexions, as we find in other African cultures today, and called it very strange that Cleopatra has only ever been portrayed as wholly European. No, she's not portrayed as European. In past productions, which have featured Elizabeth Taylor, Theda Bara, and others as the rule. So with the overwhelming amount of evidence presented, is it fair to say that yes, the Queen Cleopatra review bombing is indeed racist, regardless of what you thought about the documentary itself? Again, for the last flippin' time, it is not racist to ask that if you are doing a documentary on a historical figure, that you at least get, if you can't get somebody of Macedonian Greek descent to play Cleopatra, at least get somebody that is very, 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 very close. Don't take it upon yourself because you believe that she was black to make her out to be black. That's all we're saying. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Do you think it's racist to not like Queen Cleopatra on Netflix? I'd love to hear your opinions. If you would, take the time to smash that like button. That helps out with the YouTube algorithm, helps promote my channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe to my channel. Please share this video with family, friends, whoever. Share it on social media. And hit the notification bell to get notified when my content is uploaded on a daily basis here on YouTube, as well as over on Rumble and Odyssey. I thank you for watching. I thank you for tuning in. and I will talk to you guys later.